precise chirping of a digital alarm brings me out of hazy REM into a tactile world of sunlight and stuffy air. But in less than a second I hold the universe in the palm of my hand, a 6x3 window of 1,000,000 pixels, infinite configurability, the closest thing we still have these days to the Sunday morning news, only a lot less friendly. The forums are already active. Even when I'm asleep, they continue to churn and seethe as if to remind me how little they'll miss me when after another 80 years, give or take, 1300 Kelvin jets of flame envelop this withering body of mine. Spinal cord smarting like a bruised tibia, I spend the next 30 minutes playing catch-up in the twilight loneliness of my room. Then it's up and at 'em. 30 seconds fluoride on each row of teeth, spit, rinse with a few hundred mils of dihydrogen oxide. My colon rumbles, so I let the universe window distract me as I empty the contents of last night's dinner. Turns out it wasn't just my colon. Tom's texting. Says he wants to meet downtown today for a movie. I can almost hear the transistors in my phone whirring as they slingshot my reply to the other side of the city at the speed of light, relayed by geostationary satellites far beyond the upper exosphere. Movie theaters. Now there's an anachronism. They'd had their moment, but these days we had better. Cloud-based computing didn't just change the movie game. It blew out its cortex and buried it under 6 feet of loam. Now the only blocks our movies busted were the ones we had sitting in our living room. The dusty old page-turners rendered irrelevant by our age of 1,000 screens that we still kept sitting out for the benefit of IRL visitors we wanted to impress. But that was just another anachronism. Sometimes when you and the world moved too fast, you had to slow down to let the little people catch up. A serving of calf gets me out the door, down from the 18th story of my midtown apartment in a silver electric box to the street below. Then it's one train after another, following the Gordian network of the city's underground wormholes, the strangers around me consumed by the buzz of the net in their eyes and ears. The world disappears, flashing by in a Gaussian blur as my mind is distracted by consensual hallucinations. There was a flood in Bangladesh late last night. I hear about it amid chatter about a new Apple monstrosity, leaked emails from some 2-cent UK politician or other. On and on the pixels rumble until finally the train comes to a 15,000 hertz stop at a downtown station. My station. I push past coughing drones to the platform outside. Tom's calling. Waiting by a coffee shop redolent with the smell of processed monosaccharides, I listen to him telling me through tinny speakers about a work thing coming up today, about how he's had to call off the movie. Now I'm all the way downtown alone and without a plan. I hang up and wander the lonely concrete streets. A chopper hums past 50-story spires above. The chatter of tourists fills the air. And before I know it, I'm riding the electric staircases of a neon shopping mall looking to imbibe a dose of morning kilocalories. But nothing beckons me. I feel lost in this world of shameless commerce and 3-story ads, a ghost in a careless void of sludge-powered algorithms and capital. Nothing to do. Nowhere to go. The noise-isolated walls of my apartment are starting to sound more appealing. Maybe I'll spend the weekend there after all, alone, grinding on my latest projects like a single insignificant transistor on an Earth-sized circuit board. Maybe that's the best any of us can hope for. But for now, I guess I'll just take the train again. This was a really boring day.